Hi, our company is Lynk. Today, we'll be telling you about our platform, the Lynk platform.
The main problem we identified at the start of the project was that of young people facing mental challenges who are unable to safely go outdoors and connect with others, whether due to lack of friends, overwhelming feelings of sadness, or simply due to the absence of various public events that are found nearby.
Solution would be a service which provides a like-minded people with the opportunity to engage in group activities and outdoor activities to increase interactions between people. Our second solution would be a platform which provides young adults with a collection of outdoor, indoor, and online activities near them. And our final solution would be a platform which provides young adults to discover, create, and promote local events, but also provides local small businesses to create and promote their own activities or events.
Our company aims to provide a platform for individuals to discover, join, and create local activities. Our platform also allows small local businesses and individuals to promote the activities they have posted in exchange for a small fee which is paid to us. We want to provide users with new local experiences so that they can use the opportunity to enjoy and potentially form new friendships and relationships.
In our first iteration, we needed to understand what users needed and what features they were looking for. We created a low-fidelity prototype that can be interactive and allow users to interact with them and conduct usability testings, so we know for our next iteration what changes we might have to make and what struggles they had with our first prototype. Looking at the feedback we received, we were able to create our high-fidelity prototype in our next iteration. We made lots of changes to the prototype, such as reducing the amount of text to reduce clutter by making our icons more standout and making instructions to creating events much more clear.
In terms of the social and cultural aspects of the business, there is a lingering threat through the form of younger generations that come to be in the next few years. This set of individuals can lean towards a more virtual social experience between friends and family, henceforth eliminating the physical outdoor aspect altogether. Onto the technological factors, our dependence on technology causes any advancements to directly affect the industry. Social isolation has led to a significant increase in technological dependence and reliance on devices to connect and complete actions.
For our target market, we'll be targeting people around the ages of 20 to 25 years old, mostly because people within this age group are likely to be up-and-coming students who will be either graduating or moving to a new area and will be transitioning to a new area where they want to make friends, and we feel like our app will be best suited for anyone who's looking to make new friends through events or local meetup. Our second target market will be targeting local small businesses in the area to promote their events or any promotions they might have. We feel like this is an effective way to get our name across and for their name to get across, because small businesses are always constantly looking for ways to get their name across the area.
Our main competitors are Meetup, Eventbrite, and City Socializer, which are all apps that enable users to uncover, create, and promote local events. Our indirect competitors were identified as EventUp, Yelp, and Airbnb.
The first competitive advantage that we identified was the inclusion of partnerships with local businesses in order to promote their services. This significantly boosts our competitive status because we would be able to attract the customers of the respective small businesses while simultaneously promoting our own product through their marketing channels. Moreover, our app is intended to be price-friendly for all potential users, which is reflected in our low-cost transactional fees of $1.40. We market the prototype towards individuals with strictly lower budgets in order to maximize the potential amount of active users. And finally, despite the presence of multiple event organizing applications in the market, our app differentiates itself by facilitating the user experience through the use of an exceptional user interface that enables our users to complete tasks with ease, whilst also enjoying the overall aesthetic and experience.
Event management is worth $1,135.4 billion in respect to total available market. Our serviceable available market is $2.4 billion, where we are targeting Canada as a whole. And finally, our serviceable obtainable market is $1.35 billion. We expect an increase in these numbers as the size of the market is expected to reach $1,552.9 billion by 2028. In terms of revenue stream, we plan to provide the application free of cost on both iOS and Android platforms. We are aiming for a freemium business model. Our application has multiple revenue streams. Our primary layer of revenue will be generated from in-app transactions, which our customers will be incurring. Our company has a steady average growth of 150%, where we are almost earning $35,000 in our year one, and by year 5 we will be crossing $1 million in our total revenue. Lynk is attaining break-even year 2, where we are expecting and will be needing 15K users to achieve that. Starting with customer acquisition cost, we have a CAC of 15.1 and a lifetime value of 30. So currently our LTV to CAC is 2:1. But that being said, we are aiming to improve this and try to attain 3:1, which could be done by lowering CAC and increasing LTV. Finally, our viral coefficient is 1.2. That means each customer will help us in generating additional 1.2 customers for Lynk by referrals and other means.
In terms of UX, between each iteration, there's been many changes. From our first one, we've created a much higher fidelity prototype by looking at usability testings and surveys we've conducted and realized what kind of changes we needed to make, such as reducing the amount of clutter because of our text, making more clear and bold icons, and just formatting the layout to create better and more smoother transitions for users who are just getting into the app. We also focused heavily on the Kano model by looking at what features users thought were mandatory or expected or just indifferent, so it wasn't as important to them. And by realizing which features were important, such as creating events, we realized that we need to really polish up the UX and make it super easy for any users, whether they're new or they're experienced, to be able to create these events super easily.
Talking about the visual design, our product follows a simple and minimal design language. We use a variety of colors and clean use of typography to indicate the hierarchy of content. The main layout is based on the Bootstrap Kit system, which gives us flexibility to adapt this layout to multiple devices and screen sizes. The working version of our prototype was built and tested in Figma. As we now go into the live demo of the prototype, once logged in, we can see the layout of the application is a simple division of 4 tabs on top bar that takes us to their respective pages. The home screen is relatively straightforward, where it shows you a summary of all activities happening around you. Going to the nearby page gives us a glimpse of what activities are occurring in your nearby area, and each activity type is clearly colored according to its type, where green is for outdoor, blue is for indoors, and yellow are for online activities. Clicking on an activity takes us to its description, where we can decide to attend an event. As we see, this is a paid event, after which it asks for our preferred payment option before we can sign up for an activity. We also have included a community page where you can see the activities from all the communities that you have signed up for, like their events and social media posts. A user can also access dedicated pages for a community. Now going over to the new activity page. Here a user can create an activity that can be seen and interacted by other users. The user has to input the information for the activity before they can publish an event. Users also have an option to create paid events by setting their own price, as well as an option for taking donations. We have also provided small help icons to give users access to more information as they require. Also, here on the top right corner, users can access their profile. This is an example of a business profile with access to basic event analytics.
How is our prototype connected to solving our original problem? While designing our prototype, we always kept our original problem in mind as a main challenge to solve through our prototype. By providing young adults with the opportunity to discover and join activities near them, we are aiming to improve their social lives, interactions with other humans, and their potential to make more friends, all in an effort to surpass mental challenges such as loneliness and depression, which are brought on as a result of social isolation. Our next steps looking forward start from May 2021, which is quarter 2 of 2021. In the second quarter of this year, we are planning on launching our application. Before launching our application, there would be certain short-term tasks that we would need to complete, such as securing the shareholders' investment from all of us co-founders. During the third quarter of this year, we are planning on monitoring user feedback as well as applying and gaining the bank loan we have predicted to obtain in our finances. By the third quarter of this year, we would also be monitoring user feedback to collect it and analyze it. During the fourth quarter of this year, our main steps are to monitor and carry out UX/UI modifications as well as any necessary changes to visual design. We plan on using the user feedback collected throughout the year in order to analyze and see what changes we need to make. Our main goals during the first quarter of next year, 2022, will be to refine UX according to the user feedbacks we gain throughout this year, as well as grow our associations with local small businesses. We plan on making the company grow significantly during this quarter in terms of the number of our associations with small businesses, as well as potentially offering additional incentives for small businesses to join our platform. We'd like to thank you for watching our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it, and take care.